Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. Who in the world is Team Vanquish? And how in the world did EnVy and TK choke one of the best opportunities to walk away with a championship in Black Ops 2? Well, I see that a lot of you guys have asked this question in my comments. A lot of you guys have asked this question in comments on a lot of the MLG COD videos. A lot of people have been asking this question on Twitter, and hopefully I can help answer a little bit of it with just a little bit of history of who the team is. So the roster as it stands right now is Phizzurp, John, Dedo, and Schillez. And most of you guys know who Phizzurp is. You know John from Fear and that Team Evil that was around for 5 minutes. You know Dedo from EnVy. But everybody's asking, who in the world is Schillez? Like, I don't know that guy. What happened to Imbos? Well, this team, when they were formed, which was only like a month ago, they ended up dropping Imbos after an argument they got in at Main Stage Games tournament, and they picked up Schillez from Team Justice Pro. If you guys don't know who Team Justice Pro is, it's a team that was created by Big Snacks, the owner of Yoush, and they're looking forward to having a bright future. They did show up at UMG Dallas. They didn't do that well, but they did show up and they played. And they're sponsored by the same 812 company that sponsors Unite, that sponsored Unite this year. And so this was actually their first victory as a team, and they started off the tournament really well. They 2-0'd the first team, they 3-0'd the second team, and then they ran into this team named Adversity, and they got 3-0'd, which sent them to the losers bracket, and they fought their way through the losers bracket, and they found themselves facing off against EnVy, where everyone thought, okay, their tournament is over, it's going to end, but no. They actually beat EnVy 3-1. Everyone was shocked by this. They beat EnVy, and then they faced off against TK, and whoever won that match was going to go into the grand final, and they beat TK 3-0. I'm still scratching my head on how EnVy and TK lost to Vanquish. They're better teams in my mind. They were better prepared teams in my mind, except if you ask Vanquish, how did you win this tournament, the one thing that they'll say, and that Phizzurp would say, and that John would say, that they all would tell you, is that they grinded the game battle search and destroy ladder. And they played every search and destroy tournament they could get into. They just grinded search and destroy because they knew that that was their Achilles heel, and that they didn't even have a chance in this tournament without that winning. Now, the big question on everybody's mind after they beat Soar, the big question on everybody's mind is, are they a one-hit wonder? Are they going to be able to keep up this kind of steam? Well, I don't think so. Now, if they drop Schillez and pick up someone else, probably. And you're probably saying, Kingdom, why would you tell them to drop a player if they just won a tournament? I don't want to say this is a fluke, but I do want to say that EnVy and TK didn't play their best. That they beat themselves rather than being beat by Vanquish. As good as a player as John is, and Phizzurp is a great player as well, and Dedo's a good player, but for a team that formed that recently ago to win this tournament, of course part of it is that Complexity, Optic, and Unite were not even there. There's no way they would have won this tournament if those three teams, and I don't think anybody would argue with me that Complexity couldn't beat this team, couldn't beat Vanquish. So we'll see what happens when Ghost comes up. It is approaching very fast, and that is going to be a challenge for me, guys, just to let you know. A lot of the pros are not playing Black Ops 2 anymore. They're done. Unite is not going to the World Cup anymore, and so now Complexity is the only team, I believe, the only pro North American team that is going to the Esports World Cup. So they're probably going to take it home for Black Ops 2, get themselves another championship, walk away with 6 out of for the tournaments. I think they've entered 7. For 6 out of the 7 tournaments they've entered. That's just amazing. I mean, talk about an amazing outcome for a team ever since they picked up Clayster. I do think they're going to be successful in Ghost, but we'll see. Optic is very excited about that game. Unite's very excited about that game. Every team is excited about Ghost, so we're going to see how that goes. It comes out in 2 weeks. MLG Columbus is in a month. It's going to be amazing to see what happens on that game. And since Killer got dropped, that's why Unite is not going to ESWC, and they have not picked up another person yet. Lastly, I want to tell you guys that I will be doing an 8s lobby on Black Ops 2. I believe it's going to be next Monday. I'll drop a video for you guys. I've been getting a lot of requests, a lot of friends requests, a lot of people asking to play with me, and I don't want to just say no. I do have 1 spot open on my friends list right now, but I'm kind of saving that for when I need it for like a pro or somebody else or another YouTuber that I need to make a friend on my friends list real fast. And so I will do an 8s lobby, and basically I'll pull in as many as I can. I'm going to figure out the rules and how I'm going to switch people out if I get more than like 16 people wanting to play. But let me know in the comments of this video if you want to be a part of that lobby, and I'll do another video this week. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.